Hello friends, how are you all? I hope you all are preparing very well for your upcoming exam SRF. So today video is going to be very special. Today we will discuss about SRF exam 2024 with special reference to agricultural extension. So today we will discuss the syllabus, all units, and from which unit, for which unit you have to read which type of book, from where you have to search the content. We will see line by line, topic by topic. So today's video is going to be very special, and also I will cover this video in English, and wherever I will use Hindi I will convert that part into English also, so that my friends who are joining from South India, many request has come to me that please make videos in English. So here I am with bilingual video. So if I use Hindi, don't worry, I will immediately convert that part into English, so that this video caters to our North India students also, as well as our South Indian friends can also understand this video. Let's get started. As you all know that a notification has come, you might be filling the form, or you have already filled the form. So the date of the examination is 29 June. So almost 1 month is with you, so prepare very hard. 2 hours exam is there in notification. You all know 120 questions will come. 20 questions will be from general awareness, reasoning ability. It consists of general agriculture, general knowledge, constitutional related questions. I will make a separate video how to cater this part, 20 parts. And in agricultural extension case, 100 questions will be from your subject from agricultural extension, since in agriculture extension in table 1 only one core group is there, agriculture extension. So 100 question will be from agriculture extension, and 20 questions will be from general knowledge, reasoning part. So before going ahead, you all know in my channel you will find extension education modules. So I have made 7-8 modules where you can see and you can cover, you can understand the concept. So I'm planning to broad this base, and I'm planning to make more modules as per your request, since many students are requesting to continue this series. So from this week I will be continuing this series, and I will try to cover all the syllabus in this video. So please be tuned with my channel. So extension education module 1, where I have covered history, definitions, formal, informal education, extension education, extension service, philosophy, objective, functions, principle of extension education. Likewise, extension education module 2, where I have covered teaching learning process, concept of conscientization, and principle of adult learning. Then extension education module 3, definition of communication, nature of communication, purpose of communication, levels of communication, communication effectiveness, communication model, and theories of communication I have covered. In module 4, I have covered communicator, message, distortion, barriers, media forums, audience, feedback, and empathy. In module 5, I have started research methodology, where I have discussed in 5th module science and common sense, 4 methods of knowing, aim of science, research, characteristics of research, type of research, that is laboratory experiment, field experiment. Then module 7, I have covered research design, purpose of research design, criteria of research design, max min con principle, types of research design. In 6th module, I have covered non-experimental research, which means ex post facto, field studies, surveys research, difference between experimental and ex post facto research. In 7th, 8th module, I have covered the levels of measurement, that is nominal, ordinal, interview, ratio. I am planning to make more modules like this, so that important areas of extension you can see these modules, you can read the books, you can see my modules, so that you can have a better understanding. Also, there is one special video in my channel where I have explained each and every book. So if you want to prepare for ARS, SRF, NET, which books to refer, so this is the video which many students are referring and giving good feedback. Again, in my channel, 2 special videos for SRF are there from the students who have been the toppers of SRF exam, Sujay and Babita. You can refer to their strategy and can gain insights. So let's start. So if you see the first unit of agriculture extension syllabus, the first unit is fundamental of extension education and program planning. And if you see this unit, you can clearly see that this unit can be divided into 3 important parts: basics of extension, pre and post development efforts, and third is approaches in extension and program planning. So if you see from here, extension education meaning, objective, concept, philosophy, extension, distance education steps, learning process, extension approach of ICR. So you can see this is the basic concepts of extension, basics of extension. Then from here, agriculture extension, then NGO, then poverty elevation program, then ICDS, MSY, RM, this whole part, if you see till here, These all Marthandam project, Gurgaon, Sevagram, Post Independent, Itawa, Nilokheri, CDS, NES, IAP, IADP, etc., etc. All the development programs. So you can see this part, TNV system, very important. Atma, KVK, ATIC, NAAP, NATP, NARP, NAIP, NADP. So this part of SRF exam is pre and post development efforts. And the last part of this unit is different approaches, yani participatory extension, which we call, and the new initiatives which has come up, frontier areas like market led extension, farmer field school, Kisan call center, Atma, and then program planning. So if you see this unit, you can divide this unit into three parts: basics of extension, pre and post development efforts, and approaches in extension and program planning. So one by one I will tell you which books to refer, what to read. Okay, so first, basics of extension. You all know this is very famous book, Extension Concept, Communication and Management by GL Ray. So if you see the first unit of this book, the first part consists of the first part, that is concept of extension, objectives of extension, then philosophy of extension, and concept, levels of extension, philosophy, objectives of extension, functions of extension, extension educational process, then teaching learning process, principles of extension. So this unit you should read, so you will get a good grasp over what are the different basics of extension. So you can cover from here. Again, there is one another book, Dimensions of Agriculture Extension by A.K. Singh, Lakhan Singh, R. Roy Burman. Here the fundamental of extension education, first chapter, again caters to this part of this unit. Third, very wonderful book by O.P. Daman Bhatnagar, Education and Communication for Development. Again, from here, this part, extension education, you can cover philosophy, principles, extension education, then conditions, aims, growth, discipline, है So you can cover this unit from this book also. There is one wonderful book written by Dr. B. Kumar sir, New Trends in Extension Education. You will also find the spirit and philosophy of extension, meaning of philosophy, need of philosophy, then essence of extension, Indian perspective of philosophy, what extension is and what extension is not, principle of extension work, extension process, roles of extension workers play. So very good chapter is mentioned in this book. You can see again another book by Extension Education for Human Resource Development by B. Kumar and B. S. Ansara. Again you will see philosophical basic for extension work, overview, what is philosophy, then essence of extension, approaches of extension work, ethics and extension, then the principles, different principles with examples they have explained, and then procedure of extension work. So these are the books, these are the units. This will cater the basic of extension. Why I am giving you n number of books? Because if you are reading GL Ray, then you are covering the same content from Dimensions of Extension Education, same content from Extension Education for Human Resource Development. So what you are doing is you are seeing the different perspective of different writers on the same topic. So it will make a very good base for exam. So any objective will come from this unit. You can easily solve if you have read these units from these much books. So these are the books, and you can find many more, but I have quoted only one of the best units where it has been explained, and the area and the books from which actually I have prepared myself for ARS and SRF examination at my time, right? So these are the basics of extension. You can cover it from here. Now pre and post development efforts, it means rural development programs, pre-independence and post-independence. So there is a wonderful book written by Textbook of Entrepreneurship and Rural Development by again Sagar Mandal and GL Ray. So here you can see approaches to rural development in India. Under this they have given in elaborated way, in very good way, mentioned each and every extension program: sporadic approach, multi-purpose approach, technological package approach, target group and area specific approach. Under this, if you see Marthandam, Sriniketan, Gurgaon experiment, Sevagram experiment, Firka development scheme, Nilokheri experiment, Grow More Food campaign, the Itawa pilot project, and the learnings. Multi-purpose approach, community development program, national extension service, learning from these approach. Then intensive agriculture district program, intensive agriculture area program, high yielding variety program, learning experiences they have given. Then small farmers development agency, marginal farmers and agriculture laborers program, drought prone area program, training and visit system. This is very important TNV system. Krishi Vigyan Kendra, Command Area Development Program, Operational Research Project, Desert Development Program, Food for Work Program, all programs they have given. So Lab to Land Program, you can see in a very wonderful way in this book this program has been mentioned. There are many other schemes they have also given. You can see from here the other programs. These are also mentioned in your syllabus. The new programs, Swarozgar Yojana, Swarna Jayanti Swarozgar Yojana, and the programs where these programs, sub programs has been merged. So all are given in this unit. Then program for agriculture development, they has given like Institute Village Linkage Program, very important, they have given in this, and National Agriculture Innovation Project, Agriculture Technology Information Center, Agriculture Technology Management Agency, Atma, ATIC, National Agriculture Innovation Project they have given. So this is very important. Then again in program in horticulture, program in forestry, program in sericulture they have given, program in animal husbandry they have given, dairy development program. So very elaborative and very diversified book they have covered. So what you can do, you can cover these program from here, and the new program which government has launched, new government has launched, like Pradhan Mantri Fasal Bima Yojana, Pradhan Mantri Krishi Sinchai Yojana, Pradhan Mantri Kisan Samman Nidhi. So these type of program you will have to add from the current advances, and I am planning to make a separate video on the current affairs. So within few days you will see a video in my channel for new program. So this is wonderful book. I will 100% recommend this book for covering the rural development program. So again, rural development program you can cover from GL Ray book. You can see here System of Extension India, so Frontline Extension System, AICP India, Operational Research Project, Krishi Vigyan Kendra Lab to Line program they have mentioned very wonderfully. Early Extension Project, Etawa Pilot Project, Marthandam Project, Firka Development Project, these all Mazdoor Manzil, they all IAAP, Intensive Cattle Development Program, Integrated Rural Development Program, these all program, Women and Child Development Program, they have mentioned NATP, NAIP, NREGA, they have given very good unit, right? From here you can also cover. Again, this book, Dimension of Agriculture Extension, you can see important rural development programs in India. Again, a diversified view, a new style of writing you will see in this book. Again, in O.P. Dhaman Bhatnagar, there is a unit History of Extension Activities. So you can see from Sriniketan, Gurgaon effort, then Sir Daniel Hamilton Model Villages, Rural Reconstruction Work, Guardian Constructive Programs. You can see Sarvodaya Program, Nilokari Program. You can see all the programs which are mentioned in your syllabus are mentioned line to line in this unit. Again, this book, O.P. Dhaman Bhatnagar, it has mentioned a separate part development program like community development program, very important, CDP. See how elaborative they have given this CDP. Why this CDP? So if you want to go into detail, you can find here in this book. This is wonderful unit it has given, O.P. Dhama and Bhatnagar. You can see case studies also given, other rural programs they have also given, which you can find. So you can be selective. You need not to read each and every program, but the program which are mentioned especially in your syllabus, you need to refer those programs. So again, this book I will recommend. Again, this book, Extension Education for Human Resource Development, you can see historical roots and growths of extension sir has given, overview, early form of extension, significant events in USA, extension work in India, pre-independence efforts, extension efforts during post-independent era, first line extension, national demonstration project, state agriculture universities. You can see they have given privatization of extension also. So you can see here also one unit is there which caters these early development programs, right? So this is the book. Again, you can cover this unit from here, right? So now the third sub part of the unit 1 is approaches in extension, participatory extension especially they are saying. So participatory extension, again extension education for human resource development. You can see here, this is the transfer technology in agriculture. You should read this unit. Here you will find these approaches, right? These participatory extension efforts are or approaches are mentioned here. Farming system research, for participatory technology development, rapid rural appraisal, participatory rural appraisal, ITK. So you can cover from here, and other books in GL Ray and other books it has also mentioned, and online sources also you can find. FAO, Food and Agriculture Organization, has given a very good content on participatory extension approach in its website. You just type FAO reading material on PRA, a full manual will come. So you can refer that manual also. Then comes extension program planning. So extension program planning, I will recommend a specific book written by A.S. Sandhu, Extension Program Planning, right? So extension program planning, what is extension planning, extension program planning, definition, rationale, need, sources, principle, need for a model, evolution of model, concepts, interest, situation analysis, very important, rapid rural appraisal, objectives, level of objectives, everything they have given in this book. Developing a plan of work, what are the elements, what are the functions, what are the criteria, right? So you can read in detail from this book. right? Evaluation is also there, a critical look is also there. So this book especially is for extension program planning, so I recommend this book to read. Again, there is a book, New Trends in Extension Education, written by Dr. B Kumar. Again, you will find extension program planning as a unit. This is again, so if you reading these units from 2 or 3 books, so you can, one time you are reading from one book, second time you are reading from another book, so it will help you in revision also, and you will get a different setting of writing, you will not get bored, and you can see the different perspective, right? So it's always good to read the same topic from 3 or 4 books. So this book also, this is given wonderfully, steps in extension program process, very important steps, all the steps, the diagram, flow diagram has been given in this chapter, right? This is very important. So all you can cover this extension program planning from these 2 books. Now extension GLRA also, extension program planning, one unit is also there. So for generally in JRF level, we generally only read GLRA book, but here for SRF I will recommend these books. That's why I have increased the number of books. I am giving a number of sources, because now it's a SRF exam, PhD exam, so your level should be enhanced, right? So from these 3 books you can cover extension program planning. So this will overall cover your first unit. But in first unit you can see like this: Prime Minister's 7-point strategies for doubling the income of farmers and ARIA. So these type of topics are in your syllabus, so you need to collect notes from online sources. What is Prime Minister's 7-point strategies? You please search online. I am planning to make a separate video on the dynamic part, which is not static but dynamic, changing current affairs. So I will cover these points in that. So stay tuned with my channel, and also you can make your own notes after searching online. So you need to have an approach which is mix of static as well as dynamic. So static portion I am explaining, dynamic portion you can connect with your seniors, you can search online and compile your notes, right? So this is one unit. Unit 1 is covered by these books. Now coming to second unit, extension methods and farm journalism. So extension method, what are the individual method, group method, mass methods, you will find in GLRA book also. Many books are written in A.S. Sandhu communication book also, in O.P. Dhama Bhatnagar book also, and especially journalism, bulletins, folders, leaflets, booklets, newsletter, popular and scientific articles, selection, planning and use of different extension teaching methods like demonstration, exhibition. So journalism, projected and non-projected audiovisual aids. Again, O.P. Dhama Bhatnagar book, you will find a separate unit for projected, non-projected audiovisual aids. You will find a separate unit for individual, group and mass media approaches. But from O.P. Dhama Bhatnagar book, you can read that unit. But a special book for farm journalism has been covered by GL Ray and Sagar Mandal. So this is the book, Farm Journalism and Communication Skills. So the farm journalism part you can cover from this book. So journalism part is covered from this book, right? News, what are the different part of news, right? What are the elements of news, what type of colors are being used, what are the different elements and what they are called. They again they are asking in objective. So this is the book which can cater your need. So farm journalism and communication skills for journalism, and for this planning, demonstration, exhibitions, projected, non-projected, individual, group, O.P. Dhama Bhatnagar and A.S. Sandhu book can help you. So these 3 books can cover this unit. Again, then the third unit I am not explaining because it is ICT, it's a dynamic portion, so I will make a separate video on ICT. So unit 4, training and human resource development. So you can see human resource development has been there, training has been there, and if you see this unit carefully, then you will find that this unit also considers some concept of management like motivation, Maslow hierarchy of needs, techniques, productivity, job description, job analysis, performance appraisal, human resource management. So many concepts are here mixed from the management part. So when I will talk about the management and book, I will tell from where you have to read this part. And other parts like task analysis, capacity, counseling, role of professional management, decision making, management objective, these are management part. So training part and human resource development part, right? For this unit you need to read this book, Extension Education for Human Resource Development by Dr. B. Kumar and B.S. Hansara. You can see the first they have given extension education conceptual framework, then historical roots, then they have given communication support and extension work. You can find here very important, sometimes they will ask the difference between these terms, so you will find here they have given in a very good way, right? So you can see these type of questions you can see in your exam. So folk media, traditional media, they have also covered here. So this is the part chapter 4, which talks about training and human resource development. So overview they have given, what is the definition of training, what training can do, limitations, training versus education, how can training bring change, training process, pre-training, training, post-training, steps in training, सब दिया है इन्होंने. न्यू कॉन्सेप्ट इन ट्रेनिंग, एंड्रोगॉगी, एक्सपीरियंशियल लर्निंग, एक्सपीरियंशियल अप्रोच, learning strategy, micro lab, farmers training, growth of farmers training in India, trainings of rural leaders, how you will train the rural leaders they have given, what are the different types of rural leaders they have given. So this is very important part. So this unit you have to read line to line for to cover your training part, right, from this book. Another book is Dimension of Agriculture Extension. Again, one unit is there, training. You can revise the training concept from here also, right? Then there is a book which is little bit advanced, but still you can refer it and read selectively. I will tell you what are the important areas where you have to read. Training for Development by Linton and Parekh. Okay, so what is training? You can read this part. You can read the training strategy. This is very important part. आप देख सकते हैं ना, I have written in pencils at my time of preparation of ARS. I have read these chapters from here, like 4 strategy issues, 3 basic phases, modalities in training, fashioning, 3 phases in training process, the learning experience of participant, the training process of participant organization. Then इस किताब में, in this book, models of training, types of training, strategies of training has been explained wonderfully. 7 system functions with candidates of training, 5 steps in program design. Then what are the different training methods it has given. ठीक है, developing group and the climate, the social process, how group is made, how group is dismantled. So they have given trainer's role, right, readdressing 4 common imbalance in training program and evaluation of training. So important part from this book you can cover. So this will cover training, right? These 3 books are for training. Then comes a very important area, research methodology, right? So research methodology unit, clearly they have given science, 4 methods of knowing research, type of research, right? Different type of research they have given. Then hypothesis, review of literature, this has given. Measurement they have given, Max-Min-Con principle, reliability, validity, rating scales, then survey, sampling. This all is given in your syllabus. So there are 2 important books for this unit. One is the, you can say, must, essential, that is Foundation of Behavioral Research by Fred and Kullinger. So if you see the content, though when you will read it for the first time it will seems to be difficult, but we cannot skip this book. You have to read it. It is wonderfully written. For the first time you will find monotonous, but second time you read you will find that it's an interesting book to read. However, there are no diagram, there is no color page, so it seems to be monotonous, but when you start reading you will fall in the depth of the concepts, right? So table of contents, so it has given science and the scientific approach, problems and hypothesis, 4 methods of knowing which they are again and again asking, it is mentioned in this chapter, constructs, variables and definitions. Then he has given sets, relations, variance and covariance, then probability, sampling and randomness, then principle of analysis and interpretation, the analysis of frequency, statistics it has given, testing hypothesis given, analysis of variance, very important, factorial analysis, non-parametric analysis of variance. These are the important areas. The most important area is the design of research and the type of research is wonderfully mentioned in this book. Quasi-experimental design, types of research design, experimental research design, non-experimental research design, laboratory experiment, field experiment, survey research. Then measurement, it has given 4 levels of measurement. Then foundation of measurement, reliability, validity, what are the methods of data collection, everything. Each and every chapter in this book is very important. This is the must book. You should read, you should make notes. And also I have explained in my modules which I have shown, they are present in my channel. You can see I have taken the snapshots of my notes and I have explained. So you can refer to my modules, you can read this book. Again, another book on research methodology is by G.L. Ray and Sagar Mandal. You can see Introduction to Research Method, very wonderfully written book in a simple language. So what are the type of research? Fundamental research, applied research, action research, experimental research, non-experimental research, descriptive research. So all type of research they have mentioned. What is the research process? Variables, what are the different type of variables, right? All variables they have measured. Then levels of measurement, nominal, ordinal, measurement or interval and ratio they have measured. Reliability and validity, how you will test reliability and validity they have given wonderfully. Formulation or testing of hypothesis, research design, why research design, what is Max-Min-Con principle, they have given in very clarity in this chapter. So you need to read this book also. Sampling procedure, what is sampling, what are the different type of sampling, and a probability sampling, non-probability sampling, all they have given. Collection of data, survey research, interview schedule, questionnaire, how you will make them, how you will test, thematic A perception test, everything they have given. Processing of data they have given. This is, you can read, just go through it, but these 4, 5, 6, 7 is very important. Some important analysis, you can, non-parametric test, again very important. Test and scale, very important. 11th is very important. It will help in your research program also, and it will help in cracking ARS and SRF also. Then indices and their measurement, participatory research methods, again they have given participatory research methods here. Marketing, media research, you can skip these, but 13, 12, 11, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 are very important unit of this book. So Kallinger, Ray and Mundell, research methods in social science and extension education is sufficient for SRF, and you can refer to some notes of your seniors or my modules of my channel. Then coming to very interesting unit, and one of the interesting unit, and with this is the unit where only one book is there, but it is the holistic and diversified view consisting book, and it will give you whole idea of this unit, diffusion of innovation. So only one book I recommend, though in GL Ray, in dimension of extension education book, you will find units, you can refer those units, but the book, original book, which is very wonderful written, and it is one of the best book in social sciences, is Diffusion of Innovation by E.M. Rogers. So chapter 1, elements of diffusion, what is diffusion, and the beauty of this book is the author has explained the concept in a simple language. One, second, case studies are given by at the end of each chapter or mid of the each chapter, so you will be finding it very interesting, very interesting. See, you will read the concept and you will read the case, so you will be able to correlate what is the concept and how it has been applicable to that case. So this is the beauty of this book. So 4 main elements of the innovation, communication channel, time, social system. Then chapter 2, historical diffusion research, it has given, right? You can see these are the questions which comes in different exams. Then typology of diffusion research, then contribution, criticism of diffusion research, the pro-innovation bias, many times you will see this question, the individual blame bias, the recall problem, the issue of equality, right? Then the generation of innovation, very important, what are the steps, it comes again and again in the exams. The recognition problem, basic and applied research, development, commercialization, diffusion, adoption, and consequences, and what are the different types of consequences, anticipated, unanticipated, right? So all has been explained here. The innovation decision process, right? KPDIC, knowledge, P, persuasion, decision, implementation, reinvention is very important. How it occurs, why it occurs, how much reinvention is needed, how much is necessary, reinvention is not necessarily bad, why does reinvention occur, all questions are given. The confirmation stage, dissonance, discontinuance, you will see the objective from these areas, right? Communication channel, categorization of communication channel, cosmopolitaness, mass media, all has been given. The adopter categories, ठीक है, GL रे में हम वहीं तक पढ़ते थे, तो here it is also mentioned in a wonderful way, right? Then attributes, what are the attributes of innovation which makes it superior, like what is the rate of adoption, okay? So relative advantage, compatibility, then complexity, triability, observability, which one is positively related, which one is negatively related with the rate of adoption is also given, right? Then innovation and adopter categories, all the S-shaped curve, adopter categories on the basis of innovativeness, adopter categorization, all has given. All the properties of early adopter, early majority, late majority, laggards, innovators has been given in this book. Then diffusion networks, models of communication flow, hypodermic needle model, two-step needle model, homophily and heterophilia has been given, right? Opinion leadership, how to measure opinion leadership, what are the characteristics of opinion leaders has been given. Wonderful book. Critical mass, and strength of weak ties, these are the concept which has been given into the chain agent. What are chain agent, right? So all this you can see, I am showing you the index page, you can see innovation in organization, so you can see this is worth reading book, right? Desirable versus undesirable consequences, direct versus indirect consequences, anticipated versus unanticipated consequences, all has been given. So this is one stop book, no other book I will recommend. This one book you should read, you will get good insights for extension, you will become a good extension scientist, good professor in future, and also you will get good preparation material for ARS, SRF. So this is one of the wonderful book. Then comes the management in extension, again the all concept of management. So this unit and training and for human resource development is almost, they have given the same type of content. So you can see planning, organizing, staffing, post-corp given by Gulick, that steps are there. Then management by objectives, total quality management, logical frameworking, ठीक है. Then other topics are there. So one book which is very very important, Management by a Global Innovative and Entrepreneurial Perspective by Virich, Canis and Kunj. This is one of the book. You should purchase it. You should have it. Or if you do not have, go to library, issue this book. You should read it. So if you see the content, so first they have given the classical approach of management, the modern approach of management, which is very important, right? The system approach, the functions of managers they have given. Then manager and society they have given. Then global and competitive and quality management they have given. So you will find important areas. Like from here, the planning part, what are the different types of plan, what are the steps in planning, objectives, evolving they have given. Strategy and policies, the TOES metrics, very important they have given, right here. Then decision making is important. Then they have given the organizing, what is organizing, what are the different types of organizing, steps in organizing they have given, right? So this is book worth reading book. So line, staff and empowerment, decentralization they have given. The delegation of authority, decentralization of authority they have given. Effective organizing and organizing culture they have given. Human resource management, again you will see your training and human resource development is unit. So from here you can read the human resource management also. Performance appraisal is very important in your training unit. It has been mentioned 300-degree appraisal, other methods of appraisal. So all appraisal methods has been given here, right? So other things have been given. Human factors and motivational theories are mentioned in your syllabus. So motivation, what are the different motivation theories? Maslow hierarchy of needs, it has been mentioned in your syllabus. From here you can read it. Dreyfus ERG theory, Herzberg's motivation hygiene theory, the expectancy theory of motivation, equity theory, goal setting theory, Skinner's theory, MacLean theory, then theory X, theory Y, leadership, what are the different type of leadership, what are the different theories of leadership, it has been mentioned here. This is very important. 14 unit and 15 unit is very very important. Then committees, team, group decision making, what are the steps and in team and group making, it is mentioned here. Communication part is also mentioned here. Control techniques they have mentioned here. Productivity and operation, total quality management is very important, very very much important. So from here you will find Delphi technique, total quality management and other modern management concepts and theories from this book, which is very important, Management, a Global Innovative and Entrepreneurial Perspective. So a unit is not mentioned in your syllabus, but still I will recommend this book. This is textbook on agriculture communication. So I am showing the concept. So from communication perspective is one of the wonderful book, communication, defining communication effectiveness, communication theories and models. So all models, all the important topics of communication this book has covered. You can see communicator, message, channel of communication, audience or receiver, relationship, mass communication, key communication, overview of the communication process. All topics have been covered. Extension teaching methods. See, this has been mentioned in your syllabus, like individual contact methods, group contact methods, mass contact methods. So in this book you will find audiovisual aids, projected, non-projected. This you will find here. Wonderfully they have explained. Now coming to, there are 3 units remaining which I have not explained in this video, because I am going to make a separate video in each unit. Like ICT is such an area, no specific book is recommended, because this is dynamic area. One book has come, so within 1 year this concept will change, because ICT is emerging and changing concept. So this is the area where you need to jot down the notes from online sources, from your seniors, from different sources. So in the next video which I will upload soon, I will make a separate module for ICT. Many students have requested me. So all the ICT projects which has been started earlier, what are the important property of those projects, and the new project which government has taken. Now the concept of IoT, Internet of Things, machine learning, artificial intelligence has come. So many concept has come new. Kisan Sarthi, Vistar, these are the new initiatives, like mobile apps based extension. So these are the new areas. So I will cover in detail in my module. So stay tuned. This is very important unit which has been put in your syllabus. So you need to be alert in this unit. New type of question, very latest question can be asked from here. Again a new unit, entrepreneurship development has been given. So I will explain in next video. I am searching a good book for this. There are certain books. One book is from GL Ray and Sagar Mandal, from where I have explained you the rural development programs, but I am searching 1 or 2 books. So in next video I will involve what are the books to read for entrepreneurship development. Then again market led extension is an area which is again a dynamic area. So you need to again compile notes from online sources. So I will make a separate module on it. Gender sensitization empowerment, again I will make a separate note, a unit or a module on it. So gender sensitization and other unit there has been one book which we have published, Dr. Pratibha Joshi, myself, Dr. Suji Sarkar. We have published one book which I am showing on your screen. You can find question answer based answers in this book. So your gender has been covered thoroughly in this book, so you can refer to our book also for other units also, and for especially for gender sensitization and empowerment also, right? One book at last of this video I will again recommend you, New Trends in Extension Education, because this is very updated and a recent book published by Dr. B. Kumar sir, Extension Science and Profession, History of Extension, the Spirit and Philosophy of Extension, Extension Administration, Knowledge Management in Agriculture, very important, very new concept. This is very important. New Direction in Extension Work, Privatization of Extension, now Public-Private Extension, question again and again comes, Gender Issues, Information Technology, Market-Led Extension, here sir has given, Extension Program Planning, Communication Process, Extension Training, Dynamics of Rural Leadership, and Teaching in Extension Education they have given in this book. So again, this book I will again recommend for covering your new trends. Right, one book is also there which student refers, it is like for revision, it's like a glossary type of book, basic concept, all the units which we have discussed are mentioned here in a short. So once you have read all the books, you can use these books as a revision glossary book, right? So this is one again important book which Fundamental of Agriculture Extension, so all the topics has been mentioned briefly. Then you can make some objective like Sunil VZ, then another objective by Dr. Punuswamy. So these I will cover in the next video, where I will explain the dynamic part of this syllabus. So I hope you like this video. This is the static portion which you can cover. So if you have any queries, please feel free to write comment in this video. So I will cover those, cater your comments in the next video. So let's meet in next video. So in next video will be going to be very interesting, because I will make a separate module on ICT, on gender and current affairs related to SRF, and I will explain the remaining units from where you have to cover. I hope you have liked this video, and I have tried to make this video not in Hindi but in English, and I have used very simple English so that my North Indian students and especially my South Indian students can also understand. So this video will benefit lot many students. So please stay tuned, like, share and subscribe my channel, and all the best for exam. Prepare hard and secure very good rank in your SRF. All the best.